Yo. Welcome to another episode of the CheckDown. Uh, hey, man, week 0 is here. College football is back, full effect. Florida State, Georgia Tech today, man. So, J Mick, man, how you feeling, man? Glad to see you again, brother.
Yeah, man. Football, man, it's been a long time, but week zero's back. I mean, NFL about less than 2 weeks away, man. Mama, we made it. Football is back.
Sir, how you feeling, good brother? If you there, I
Hey
think
man,
he's
it's a
stepping up.
beautiful day to wake up on the right side of 6 feet. So, football's in the air. Spring, fall is in the air, man. It's a wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to get back to football, bro. Like it
You ain't
seemed like
never
I
lied.
don't know. It seemed like it's been a long time. It seemed like it's been a long time.
Oh, this is gonna be a long 2 weeks, brother.
Well, nah, I ain't gotta worry about it. My college team gonna be playing, so I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, man. I just got to wait another 7 days for my team to play Clemson next week in Atlanta. About to kill them boys. So for me, it's 7 days. So
Yeah, we here, baby.
We're gonna show them Chiefs how it's done, dog.
We here, baby.
Since they like stealing shit.
Yeah, just robbed us. Just yeah, we gonna borrow that. All right, cool.
nah, they ain't borrowed, man. They kind of stole it. That's what they did.
No, they ain't steal it. They ain't steal it. We still, you know what I'm saying? We you know what I mean?
And who was doing it first, though, is the question.
It was us.
Yeah. So I mean, like they stole it then.
Yeah, I mean, they borrowed it, man. I guess they, we gonna go get some of them reparations. We gonna go get some reparations. Don't worry
Yeah, I
about
was
it.
gonna say if they borrowed it, then when they're going to return it.
Bro, nobody remembers the Chiefs doing that chant in the 90s or the 80s. Nobody.
Yeah, I
It
think
wasn't.
Because it didn't happen.
Yeah, I think it was more like the late, well, not the late, but like the early 2000s. I think it was. I mean, because I was watching like I was watching football in the 90s.
No, Amber, you're lying. Chiefs did not make that
He's,
shit popular.
he is lying.
Nah, it was definitely Florida State.
What?
It was definitely Florida State, man. It was Florida State. Like, I mean, y'all was doing it before the 90s, but it was really the 90s that's when it got popular.
Well, I'll say the most popular person to do it was probably Pete.
Yeah,
Peter Ward started doing that shit. He come out and he go to chopping that thing. Yeah, boy.
I
That
mean,
shit
Peter
was
Warwick
crazy.
was a demon in them, them freaking late 90s, man, early 2000s.
My God, bro.
Dude was one of the best college wide receivers I've probably ever seen.
Hey, I know y'all see I got conflicted interest today. You know, my Eagles play at 1, my college team play at 12. I'm conflicted interest today, dog. Oh shit. Nah, man. Hey, but any exciting news from y'all camp? I heard J Mick, I heard it looked like your rookie might be taking the first snaps week 1.
I mean, what's the rumor. Like, I think Gerard Mayo, like, I think he'd want to start, Drake May. But I think the GM has full control of like the roster moves and all that, like the 53 man roster or whatever. So I think the GM wants Jacoby to play. And I'm in the camp with the GM because our first month is kind of crazy. So I mean, our first month we play with the Rams, the Niners, the Jets, and the Bengals. So I would just prefer him to come in, first week in October, week 5, or even later, like maybe like week 8 or 9 against the Titans. Because
Y'all come to Santa Clara, right?
Say what?
Y'all come to Santa Clara, right?
Yeah, I think it's week 3 because I think week 1 we're at the Bengals, week 2 we're home to the Rams, and then we get the 49ers week 4 because I think we get the Jets week 3. So yeah,
Is Mayo tied to your GM? Did they get hired together, or he was already there?
well, Mayo was like it was in his contract that once Bill was Bill retired or he got fired, like he was going to be the coach. So that was already written into his contract. So I mean, I guess the GM is okay with it because like the GM also had been there, like I mean, he was working on the bill for a little bit. He just wasn't making the final calls or whatever. So in my opinion,
go ahead.
Yep. No. I was gonna say, like in my opinion, like I think the GM likes Gerard Mayo. Like I think they work well together. It's just he got the final say. That's all.
Yeah, it might be like you said, he was there first, so his leash, so to speak, might be a little shorter. You know what I'm saying? So he want to go with Jacoby because that's a proven commodity to some level. You know what I'm saying? But Jared I mean, this his team. He trying to put his stamp on it. You feel me? So
Yeah.
he probably want his guy. But um, I like the direction y'all going in, man, especially on defense. So
Yeah. Yeah. I
Whoa, Jigga, what the hell?
mean,
what happened?
I was
nah,
about
he's
to
a
say
Clemson
what's up to
fan.
Jigga, and this man said, "Let's go GT."
Or I mean, maybe he's a Clemson fan.
Oh, that's how you feel?
But yeah, I mean, like for the Patriots, I mean, like we're just, I mean, it just feels like we're slow playing it. Like, I mean, like they're just trying to build up, which I don't really got an issue with, man. Like, I mean, some of the younger Patriot fans got a problem with it, but I mean, and you're not gonna have a team that won 4 games and then like one season later, like you're gonna win 12, 13 games, like especially with the talent level that the Patriots have. That's just not gonna happen. So I mean, you got to slow play it. So
So before we start, I just want to say, everybody, I apologize for last week. The strand was a little stronger than what I anticipated. I am not using that strand today. It is a lot milder. All right, so we won't be having any technical difficulties going on over here today.
Oh man.
yeah,
Pop, how you feeling, sis? I ain't get to hear you say nothing yet.
I'm good. I'm good. Waiting for this game to kick off.
What
Yeah,
game you waiting
man.
on?
Nigga, I don't care about any of them. I'm just waiting for football for real.
Oh, so you just want to see some pads. I know that's right.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you see
Who y'all play tonight?
Pat McAfee just put out a
We don't
fucking
play. We don't play until next Sunday. We
Oh shit.
kick it off with USC.
Okay.
I mean,
bro, that
literally the
Pat.
only top 25 team that playing this week is y'all. I think that's it. I don't think any of the top 25 teams are playing.
Nah,
Man, we
nobody
about
else.
to get dissected.
Yeah. I mean, if you win
Hey,
big,
Pat
then
McAfee
and
just
you
put
get
out
on the
a top 12. He got Alabama 11.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I like the thing about Alabama, man. A lot of people are really high on them, but it's like, man, when you lose Nick Saban, I done heard all the
Right.
arguments on Twitter and from and everywhere else. I get it that they got still a talented team, but Nick Saban ain't he one of the great, if not the greatest college football coach of all time.
Mhm.
Like, there's gonna be a little bit of just fallback. It gotta be,
Nick Saban is the brand.
yeah.
It's not Alabama.
He
With
right
all due
there.
respect,
He right there.
Nick Saban is the brand.
Look,
Kids didn't go to Alabama because it was Alabama. Kids went to Alabama because Nick Saban was at Alabama. I mean, and listen, I'm not taking anything away from that coach. He's done great things up there in the Pac-12. Oregon, right?
Yeah. He was the coach
Okay.
there.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
nah,
yeah.
nah, no,
who?
no,
Who?
But
Oregon.
he's not.
Washington.
But he's not.
Washington.
He's not Washington. Okay.
Washington and Indiana before that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that. All right. But he's not Nick Saban. Okay.
No,
And he don't
not
have
even
Nick
close.
Saban's people.
No.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
I
Well, he
mean,
got
but
Nick Saban. No. He got Nick Saban though.
I mean, Nick Saban's not on the sideline though. That's what we're saying. Like,
Nah,
yeah,
he still work for the college program though. He
yeah.
still has
I mean,
a role in
he's
the
there
college program.
for like booster morale. You know what I'm saying? It's a
More
little
like
easier to
he's
write
like an
that
invite.
check when Nick Saban
I
is
think he's
showing
more
up
like
to the
a
events.
quality control. I'll say that. He probably
Yeah.
quality control. Like,
I
hey,
mean,
if it
he's
ain't
probably there.
looking good,
I mean, he probably there for the recruiting too. Like, say in the summertime, and you trying to get that number one recruit in the,
Yeah.
like in America, he might go to the parents' house and talk to the parent. Okay, cool. But what I'm saying is, when that ball get kicked off, and I'm talking about in-game management. Nick, not there. He's not there for that.
oh yeah, he don't got y'all number one either.
But not even that though.
Oh,
It's the preparation. It's the attention to detail. It's the familiarity with your division and whatnot, man. It's I mean it's a lot, bro. Like it's this ain't just plug and play.
No,
And
it's
I
not.
mean, like, and he's also playing in a really good conference. Like, that's the other part. And I'm not saying the Pac-12 wasn't good, but it's just like the level of competition that's in the SEC week in and week out it's different. And so I've stood on my 10 on this all summer. Like, I think their offense is going to be better though, but I don't think the defense is going to be as good. And that's my stance.
Look like he got y'all 3 or 4. What the hell?
I mean, as long as we're in the top 4, man, I
With
really,
Georgia?
yeah. As long as we're in the top 4, I don't really care. that doesn't matter to me. I mean, he's going to put Ohio State first. I mean, Ohio State does have one of the most talented rosters in college football. I get that. I mean, I just don't trust the coach and the quarterback. That's all.
Right.
So
I feel you that.
Hey man, look, we gonna the recruiting board just opened up, so ain't no more excuses about Alabama hoarding all the players.
Hey, so a lot of people have put this out, and we pop you in the little box with me a lot, certified. A lot of people got a lot of high hopes for Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I mean, what I've understood, they're supposed to be better. They got a lot of returning players. Like they pretty much return most of their coaching staff.
20 starters. They're returning 20 starters.
Yeah, I mean that's 20 out of 22. That's pretty good. For me, it's just kind of hard to trust Virginia Tech, man. For me, it's hard because like once like Beamer left, like they just weren't. It wasn't the same experience at Virginia Tech. So that's what it is for me. I it's kind of like with Miami, man. Like a lot of people talking to Miami, like I got to see it though. And so like Virginia, I'm not saying Virginia Tech is going to win 5 games. I think they're going to win over 6 games. It's just how successful are they going to be?
Right. I think Virginia Tech to me is like a tricky team, right? Even though you got 20 starters, you didn't really perform well with those 20 on the roster last year. So you should be better, right? But how much better do you really get? Like, are you gonna go from like being mid of the pack to like top of the pack? So are you saying they going from the like teams are like, oh, watch out for Virginia Tech? Okay, I think they're gonna get better. But are they now? Are you telling me that they're gonna win the ACC?
I mean, did they win?
That's what I be thinking. It's like I keep hearing about these returning players, but if they was, what's the guarantee that those returning players got better?
I mean, you can't guarantee all 20 got better. That just doesn't happen. That's impossible. I mean, but you just need a couple in key positions. If you get a couple in a key, like quarterback, running back, wide receiver, edge, and corner and safety. I mean, if you get some of those guys to play better, then they can be better.
And you said what now? What you asked about their record?
Didn't they win like 5 games last year?
7.
Oh, they won 7.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, so 7 wins in the ACC. So I mean, like they were kind of in the middle of the conference already, anyway. So
I'm pushing them up to maybe 9 wins.
I'm not going to turn my nose up at continuity, but at the end of the day, talent is what's going to win us games.
Right.
Well, yeah, I mean, talent and coaching, yeah. And I mean, who is their coach, anyways? I do not remember who their coach is.
Beamer's still there, right?
No, I thought he retired.
What's his name? He retired.
Yeah, it's Brent Pry.
Oh shit, he did retire.
3 seasons. He's been there 3 years.
3.
He came from Penn State. He was the linebacker coach at Penn State.
Yeah, because they had the guy after, like the old coach that was been there forever retired, and then like the guy that worked under him, he coached there for a couple years, and then he left.
Shakira, what's happening, sis? No, I don't know if 9 at the most is where I got him at.
I mean, 7 to 9 is a fair jump. If they win 9 games, I mean, they might be able to make it to the ACC championship. Just depending on how, I mean, what happens in the conference.
I mean, so are they better than NC State?
I mean, I think they should be.
How about Clemson?
NC was what 9-4 last year, though, right?
Yeah, they were,
and they brought back a lot of starters too.
Yeah. I mean, like the thing is, like Virginia Tech, like I have them under like Florida State, Miami, and Clemson. I have them like that's in ACC. That's like my tier 1 of like those.
So what about Duke?
I mean, Duke lost their quarterback, man. Like I mean, their quarterback went to Notre Dame.
But that offensive line and defensive line is fucking good, bro.
Yeah, but the quarterback they got, I think they got the backup from Oklahoma. Was it Oklahoma? No, they got the backup from Texas. So last year, so he's more of like a running quarterback. I mean, he can throw, but I mean, he's more like a dual threat quarterback. So to me, he's just not that accurate to me. So that's where my concern with Duke comes in is the quarterback. So, but, I mean, we'll see. I mean, Duke to me is more second tier. Like they're in that second tier where like Virginia Tech, NC State, is Duke, and then what other school am I missing? No, I think that's
So
it.
you feel like Tech is atop of that second tier?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, because I also got Georgia Tech in that second tier too. Like, I think Georgia Tech gonna be much better this year. Like I can't imagine that their defense is gonna be as bad as it was last year. Like, they're gonna have to have some improvement on that defense. There's no way.
NC State is returning 14 starters.
Yeah, but I mean, if I had to say, I mean, like it'd be Virginia Tech probably the top of that second tier. I mean, it'd be them, probably like Duke, then Georgia Tech. Yeah.
Well, actually, it's 15 because one of their cornerbacks that was a starter last year on a rotation, he's now the starting safety.
Oh, okay. So I mean, he was with the team. He just wasn't starting.
They did not count. They didn't. They said it. I'm reading a little article. They didn't count him in as returning because he changed positions, but he was a part of the team.
Oh, okay.
But he wasn't a safety last year. He was a corner. So they got technically 15 starters.
Okay.
For NC State. I mean, I think I got NC State in like the same realm as like I be having Miami and Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech. Like I got kind of like in the same realm. Like Clemson to me, Florida State. Sometimes Duke is in that realm with us when they have good teams. Sometimes North Carolina, but like consistently on a regular basis, it hasn't really
I'm
been a
off
lot
North
of.
Carolina.
Oh yeah, they done this year, I think.
Yeah, I think North Carolina to me is like a tier 3 school in the ACC. I mean,
but like I said, like it's like this. 1 year they play well, they in there, they got a nice record, and then the next year when they lose all that talent to the NFL, it take them another 3 years to get back up there. So like,
I'm just surprised the up and down with Mac Jones. I thought that he would hit the ground running with the not goddamn what's his name? I called him Mac
Mac
Jones.
Brown.
Mac Brown, yeah. I thought that he would hit in recruiting a little better, a little more consistently.
Sir, this is what happened. He came in with that class. They were like sophomores. They had 2 really nice seasons. He recruited, but then the portal changed. He older. A lot of those recruits that were supposed to go to North Carolina in 2021, they decommitted and they left. And then he got stuck. So then you remember what happened to like Sam Howell. He lost all his talent and he tried to reboot. And then you get Drake May and you barely have talent to reboot. And now
did you use this as an opportunity to take a shot at Sam Howell?
No. Think about it. Look at Sam Howell's number that first year when he had all those seniors on the offense. But his numbers was great. He looked good. The next year he had no talent, and he was just out there playing hero ball.
I mean, Smitty is actually right. I mean, the same thing that happened to Sam Howell happened to Drake May. Literally the same exact thing. Like, because Drake made the same thing. Like, not his last college year, but the year before that. Like, he had a whole bunch of weapons, and he shined. And like that's why going into last season, you know, he was like number 2 behind Caleb going into the college football season in terms of going into the draft.
In some arguments, he was consensus 1.
Yeah, but like that team he was playing with. I mean, like outside of Tez Walker, man, they didn't. I mean, like they had a running back, but other than that, they just didn't have much. So, and I'm not making excuses for Drake May to be my quarterback. I mean, like Drake May could have performed better. So,
for some reason, it seemed like to me, Mac Brown is developing slow. Like his players, he's getting them, but then when they're getting into their junior season, they breaking out and they go into the NFL, and then the quarterback that you have pretty much set to step in. He has nobody to play with now. Now he's playing with a bunch of underclassmen that's underdeveloped. And then when they finally get good, it's another quarterback turn.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of like a Clemson situation. Like most of his recruits that come there and they play there, they stay there. And I don't think he gets a lot of like transfers. And I mean, I'm not saying he's like, Clemson where he doesn't want to go into the portal. I think he goes into the portal. He just can't get those. Like, let's just face it, man. Like North Carolina's a basketball school, man. To get football
Yeah.
players there is not. It's just not an easy thing. It's just not. So,
Facts.
I mean, he's doing the best he can at North Carolina, and I mean, North Carolina, we don't never expect him to win no national championship. I mean, like I think, like the last 4 years, I think the most wins they've ever had was like 9 or maybe 10 wins, and I just think that will always be their ceiling.
Yeah, I get you. I feel you on that because they is a basketball school.
And so, I mean, if they win 9 games as a college football program, I don't think the Boosters are that mad with that, to be honest.
And that's great for them, especially with the new college playoff format. Like North Carolina could potentially get a playoff spot in the coming years if they get that 9 and 10 win season.
True.
It'll be 2026.
I mean, 2 more years.
Yeah, and they'll be competing again.
Yeah, but the problem is like.
So when you say competing, what you mean by that?
10 wins.
Okay.
You got an opportunity, but you're gonna blow a couple games that you're supposed to win because you're not a football team. You're gonna beat the schools you're supposed to beat, but it's gonna be 2 or 3 of those games like that year that they did have to win. Who they end up losing to? I think Miami was struggling and ended up going up there and beating them. Like games like that where Miami only had like 3 wins. You let Miami come in your stadium and pretty much hit you in the mouth because they're a football school. You know what I mean?
Y'all think Clemson run? Y'all think Sweeney run over, or is he gonna bounce back?
You're gonna find out this year.
This year,
I think this is the answer to that question comes in this season.
I just don't think his strategy gonna work. Like the way college football set up is like you got to go into the portal, you got to get transfers, and he don't want to do that. So I just don't know how successful you're gonna be. Like it's like trying to fight somebody and they fight with 2 hands, and like you fight with 1 hand. I don't know how successful you're really gonna be doing that.
Yeah.
Not only that, like I'll say this: I think their quarterback, Cade Klubnik, I think he'll have a better showing this season. But my problem is with the wide receivers. You didn't really get much production out of that group last season, and you are returning those players. So will those wide receivers take that next step? And who's going to replace Will Shipley? Because he was
a lot of production, y'all.
Their whole offense to me. So who's going
Philly
to
got him, right?
Yeah, Philly got him in, I think, round 4, 5, something like that. Yeah.
Rat bastard motherfucker. Oh, my mic was on. My bad. Let me turn my mic off.
Yeah, so like those are the questions I got to be answered this season. So like with Clemson, I'm hearing people they're gonna be in the ACC championship. They're gonna win the conference. I don't know that at this moment. There's a lot of question marks, honestly, for I guess what you would consider the top 3 teams in that conference.
And you can tell the young dudes got a lot of energy. They running all around the field and stuff as a unit. Oh yeah, y'all got too much energy before the game starts. Y'all all jumping around and running around. Nah, we ain't doing that.
And who you talking about in Georgia Tech?
Florida State. We all like we was saluting the I think it looked like armed forces or whatever. They was walking out all white, and we was like jumping for them and stuff. And then they took off running from the end zone all the way to the other end to go to the locker room on the other end zone. Yeah, you got too much energy, brother.
Man,
can't do all that.
They hype. You gotta think about it. Spring ball. Then you got camp, man. You hype. Fall.
I want to see if Malik Benson can break out. What you think about Malik Benson? Then he didn't play for y'all, but do you remember him at Alabama? J Mitt?
Not really. What is he? A running back?
Wide receiver.
I don't remember him, but like I say this a lot. Like if you get recruited by Bama or Georgia, especially on offense, like you're going to be really skilled. Like and especially if you actually played in the games, you're going to be really skilled. So I wouldn't worry about his talent level. It's just like, dude, I don't really remember dude like that, but he should be fine. Florida State always has a lot of talent. Talent is not talent. I don't think talent has ever been Florida State's issue. It's just like getting that talent to perform on the field. And so I mean,
Hey, so you do y'all think what's the caller could break out today? Roy Dell?
Like, see, my thing is, I like the Georgia Tech defense was so bad last year, though. That's my thing. So I just don't know where they're at defensively, and if they're at the same place they was at last year, I mean, Florida State is going to have a party on the field. That's just what they have.
It could get out of hand quickly if that defense didn't get fixed because they couldn't stop nothing. The run, the pass, nothing.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully, just for the game today, like just because you want to see a good product. This was the first college game that we're gonna watch all year long, so you want a good product. So I mean, you want the defense to be better, but like I said, I don't know. Like, I hope they're better, but I got to see it. Like, I just don't know. But I do think Florida State should win the game. Though. I don't. If Florida State was to lose this game, I'd be really surprised.
If they lose this game, that's going that I don't think that's good for them later on because this is like I'm not saying y'all should beat them. Florida State should win. And if they don't, there's more issues than we would assume Florida State has.
Yeah.
I mean, but I've always said, like, your quarterback, if you could just give him a clean pocket, he will get your skill players the ball. It's just when the pocket ain't clean and he's getting hit, that's when he has problems.
It's like his clock speeds up and he starts.
Hey, Cat, what you hating? You hating, Cat? You hating?
What's that bald head white man, the goofy looking Alabama flunky? What's his name?
Which one?
On ESPN. The old white man with the really big ears. Bald dude. Philbomb. Yeah, that motherfucker there, boy. Like, we gotta smoke Georgia Tech by at least 3 touchdowns. Because if we don't, this motherfucker will talk about us all fucking week.
Yeah, he will. I mean, you're the only ranked team to play, so y'all gonna get talked about the whole week regardless.
Yeah, so and if we lose, like, we would have to go undefeated the rest of the season in a spectacular fashion.
I mean, to do what though?
To make the playoffs?
You just got to win your conference. That's all you got to do. I mean,
yeah, certified. The rules specify if we win the conference, we get a bye. If we win the ACC, we get a bye. So, like last year when we won the ACC, they wouldn't have voted because we get an automatic bid and bye.
Yeah, conference
vote to where to place
get
you though. That's it though.
Place.
Yeah, it'll be the only argument is right what J Mix said 1 through 4 where they put us at. We guaranteed to get that bye week.
Oh,
yeah. What comes is the conference losers. Are you gonna where are they gonna slide in? So like say y'all do get to the ACC championship game and y'all lose. Okay, now where will Florida State be? So I think y'all can get away with losing one game.
That's when they vote us out though. That's when they vote us out. We lose the ACC title game. They vote us up out of there.
Yeah, like that. That's when it gets tricky for y'all. When it comes to that, because you got to think about it. I think they'll take like a 2-loss SEC team. They might take a 2-loss Big Ten team.
I think this will be the first time you see 3-loss teams competing.
Titles. You might get some 93 teams in the playoffs. I
was about to say
that.
So,
but I was before when we was talking about college, that's what I was trying to say. Like, you can get a 9-3 team that possibly makes the playoff against a 1-loss team, and they win Big 10, Big 12, wherever. They're in automatically, and that's the only problem I got with the whole bracket. That's the only part. You could go from 20 to the top 4 with a conference win.
Yeah, that just means you're gonna win your conference championship. That's all. That's all that means.
No. I'm not saying for anybody in particular. Even you, bro. That's like, let's say Alabama make it 10-2. You undefeated, and they beat you. They get a top 4 bid, and they really didn't perform. You know what I'm saying, to the standard of what you should be to be in the top 4. You automatically in there.
I mean, that's what we all agreed upon. So you gotta go with what the system is. So if you gotta win the conference championship to get that top 4 seed, you gotta win that game. I don't really got I don't really got a problem with it, honestly. Like, if you're the best team all year long, I mean, we were last year and we lost the conference championship game. It cost us. So you got to.
I think I'm more on the Big 12 side, where it's like a lot of schools is not good. So in your situation, if you lost, it's probably the Alabama. It's probably the Ole Miss. It's probably one of the top schools that were able to beat you, Mick. But I'm talking about more like a Big 12. Let's say, for instance, Ohio State, a one or two loss team going up against a Penn State, a 3-loss team. You feel me? And Penn State win, and now at 11-3, they the number 4 seed.
I mean, like I said, like we all signed up for the same rules, man. Like you got to win that game.
I think
when they voted it in, was it unanimous?
I mean, I don't think every school votes on that. Like, I think they have a board of people that vote that voted yes on the 12-team playoff. So
I'll say this. One, I don't mind the conference champions getting the top seed because I think that's what should happen. I think the tricky part comes in because the group of 5 is going to get an automatic bid. So that's 5 spots taken out of the playoff picture. So you're left with 7. And it's how is that 7 going to fill out? Like what teams are going to get in at that 5, 6, 7 all the way down slot? Like that's where the questions come in. Like, are you going to put a 3-loss Penn State in? Are you going to put a 10-2 Notre Dame? Like, you know what I mean? That's when the conversation really takes place.
Spo, what's good, Spo? Shout out to Spo, man.
yeah,
Gridiron Bullies, man. Great space. Gators winning 10 games this year.
With what?
yeah, right. And she must be smoking that good weed this morning, man.
What she done?
That Florida back half of the schedule is.
Listen, we talked about this schedule last week, sis.
Gauntlet, bro.
Y'all
if they can get 10 wins, I'll be amazed.
I mean, I feel bad for them, but then I don't because I'm a Georgia fan, so I don't actually feel bad for them.
Like,
so I'm sorry,
Gator. I would never feel sorry for a fucking swamp. For a reason.
I feel bad for the kids because they got a grueling schedule.
It's a useless plot of land.
God damn.
Listen. For their season to go how it needs, we all said the same thing. They have to beat Miami week 1.
That's a must.
And where's that game again? Is that in Miami or is that in Florida?
It's in the swamp. It's in the swamp.
It's in the swamp. I mean, they can win that game though.
We should pull up to Kings Unfiltered after the game if they lose.
Canes Unfiltered. Boy, that is a wild space.
That's a wild space, yo. That's a wild space.
Yeah, it is. And I've been listening a couple times. Shit is wild.
They better not get clapped when they play. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
as much as them niggas talk about Florida State, you know I'm going to be up in attendance.
Oh, yeah. I'm sitting right there.
I mean, I think it's more imperative for Miami to win that game than Florida. Like, if Miami don't win that game,
without a doubt.
Like, if Miami don't win, that's a serious problem for Miami.
They gonna have to do what I said Florida State will have to do if we lose week 0.
Win out
in fantastic fashion, not just win out.
Yeah. Or listen, either win out or you gotta hope the team that beat you have a great season while you're winning out. Then you ain't gotta do it in fantastic fashion, but you gotta win out.
Yeah, but Miami, don't they still gotta play Florida State too though later?
Yeah.
But cover your ears, Pop. Cover your ears, Pop. Because that LSU win ain't do shit for us.
A damn thing.
At all.
I mean, it would have if your quarterback
at all.
Though. I mean, if the quarterback don't get hurt, like that win is actually, it does something for you.
Yeah, like the problem Florida State had was the committee used the injury clause, which was in the rules at the time, and which was how they were able to keep y'all out. I don't necessarily agree with that because you have an undefeated team that won the conference and y'all left them out due to an injury. Like, I don't necessarily agree, but that's what the committee used to keep Florida State out.
this is my thing with it. Okay, we were doing what needed to be done with the injuries. We
Hmm.
were competing with the injuries. Okay, we went undefeated with the injuries. Allow us the opportunity to show that we can still compete with the injuries. I'm like, what the fuck else do you want us to do?
But I think
You
the
know what I'm
problem
saying?
is right. So like, say you made the playoff right at the. Let's say they didn't put them in right, and you were the 4th seed, right? You were going to face Michigan, literally probably the best defense in college football. That's what you was probably going to face. And I just don't think the committee wanted that to be viewed on national television. I just think that's what it was. Like it just
I
was
mean,
more
them
of a
niggas had to
viewership.
score points too, man. I mean, y'all niggas act like my defense was like some run
Nah,
of the
nah,
Our
mill type
defense was
shit.
cold.
nah. I'm
It
not
wasn't
saying that. I'm
your
saying
Yeah,
your
like what
offense
we
was not
doing?
really. Your
not. It
offense wasn't
wasn't
really
your.
watchable. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, y'all,
Yeah,
y'all act like Michigan was scoring points like that. Like they was gonna have to score on us too.
that's true.
That's
But
true, but it's
like
your offense, so that was
That's
wrong.
y'all
facts.
offense didn't look. Y'all quarterback. Let me just say
Bro,
Yeah.
our
specifically,
offense
y'all
with the
quarterback.
injuries was comparable to their offense with no injuries, without the injuries.
It wasn't a good looking product. That's all I'll say.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
it was
didn't look
style points.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't look good at all. It
And I
looked
just
like
think,
the Ravens 2001. Shit
Hmm.
ain't look good.
and I just think that's what the committee was worried about. Is like for now it's different because now you got more games. So I don't think that's that big of an issue if you have like one game that's not watchable. But when you only have 2 games on, 2 games on for that weekend that for the college football playoff, I just think they just didn't want that. Like your defense was great last year. I'm not saying that. It's just the offense, just without your quarterback, it wasn't watchable. Like I watched that ACC championship game, and I mean like your
Turned it
defense
right
was great.
off.
Your defense was
Hey,
great.
hey, hey,
But
hey,
your offense,
hey.
I don't know.
We ain't got to do all that though. God damn.
No, I'm just saying it was like I don't mind defensive games, right? It's just it looked so ugly. I was just
It
like,
did.
I'll watch.
It did.
I'll just watch
It did.
something else.
Listen,
I mean, but
sir.
that's
After that
football
Louisville
sometimes.
game, sir. After that Louisville game, I'm gonna be 100% real. I said, yeah, they're not gonna let us in.
Oh yeah, I knew. I knew. I was going. Listen, was I talking shit in Gridiron Bullies? Yeah, I was. Did I say we was gonna make it? Yeah, I was only saying, man, them niggas, yo, them niggas was kicking our backs in, dog. Like it was a collective effort going on in there, though. Like they was like really stomping the fuck out of us in that joint, and I was just like, man, I know we ain't gonna make it, but I can't just have y'all punching on me like that.
Yeah, see, I was in that space.
Yeah,
Like, I never said that I wasn't gonna make it, but I wasn't like stepping on your grave or nothing. I wasn't doing all that.
Oh, that nigga coach boy, he was lighting incense. He was praying to the old gods and the new. like he was like, God, if I ever needed you, like he was like, please don't let these niggas get in.
Yeah, that's funny. It's true though, but it's funny though.
yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
I don't think I really kind of blame Mike for that though, because Buddy that stepped in as the backup, been with this damn program for 4 years, and he looked like that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to blame the coach for that, man, because you better back up than that, man. Because like a prime example, like LSU, when like Jaden Daniels, like I think we were playing them in the SEC championship game 2 years ago. And I think Jaden was hurt, and then the coach pulled him, and then the current quarterback that's starting this year was there. And you gotta have situations.
Nussmeyer.
Yeah, Nussmeyer. You gotta have situations where at least your backup is just viable, where he can actually play the position. And Florida State just didn't have that.
yeah, it's cool though. We'll be back.
We'll
We'll be
see.
back.
This is a new season.
Oh
This is
my
a new season. We don't know what's
God,
gonna
boy.
happen.
Listen, I see how you feel, Pop. I know, no, seriously, I know how you feel. Like you at least wanted to split, at least. But
Yeah, one and
good
one.
for you.
It's 1 and 1.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe next time. We'll see.
Um. So hey, the rest of week. So week 1 of college start Thursday, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
believe
Yes.
so. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, the
Who kick it
Colorado
off?
game on Thursday. Yeah,
I don't
Colorado.
know. I seen them talk about a bunch of crazy games right now. I'm like, damn.
yeah. I think the Colorado game. I think Colorado is next week on Thursday. Yeah, so I mean, like NC State's playing West Carolina on that Thursday. Missouri's playing Murray State on that Thursday. Kansas,
College football is fucking back,
yeah,
bro.
College
Kansas is playing
football.
Lindenwood, and Utah's
Listen,
playing.
this is all I tell people. Week 1 college football, just know NFL start the next week after that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
NFL starts in less than 2 weeks.
Like
It's a
the
week from
next
Thursday.
5 months, you know what it is, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Saturday get crazy though. Hey, Clemson
I'm not
versus no, that
coming.
ain't this week. That's next
It's
week,
that
right?
simple. For the
Yeah,
next
but
5 months,
Clemson
I'm not
versus
coming.
Georgia is gonna be crazy.
man, we about to kick they back in, bro. That's not about to be crazy at
It's
all.
football season, baby. I'm not coming.
I appreciate it though, Mitt. You know what I'm saying? If
I
you go
mean,
ahead and kick their face
we
in.
are going to kick they back in next Saturday at noon. Trust me.
He played Clemson week 1. Go ahead and knock him out, please.
Because I mean, we did the same thing to Oregon like 3 years ago. With it's the same thing. Like it was a week 1 game, Saturday in the Georgia Dome. I mean, man, shit. I mean, we won that game with 55-3. Kick they back in.
Yeah. It's a lot of football.
Yeah.
It ain't a lot of good football next week though, but it's a lot of football. That Notre Dame
Well,
Texas A&M game gonna be good.
I'll say there's a couple of games I think are pretty good. Like
Yeah,
some
it's a
other
couple.
games.
Like I like that Notre Dame Texas A&M, Georgia
Mhm.
Clemson.
Bro, I
That
didn't
next.
even know we played Notre
Ooh.
Dame this season.
I mean,
USC LSU gonna be a good one on Sunday.
Penn State
Yeah.
West Virginia might be a sneaky good game though. To be
I
honest.
Yeah.
think LSU
Yeah.
gonna punch them niggas, man.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I mean, Sir is hoping for that so he could talk. I mean,
Yeah,
like
so you can
Sir
pop
told
that
me
shit.
that's what we
I
hoping
mean,
for.
listen, though. I listen. Y'all know how I feel about the Pac-12. Okay, we don't have to go down that road. So
I'll say this about USC. I think they'll have a better defensive showing because they got Lynn, who is the UCLA defensive coordinator over there now. So I think you'll see a better defense from USC going on this season than we have the previous 2.
I don't think that them Pac-12 boys are gonna the initial. You gotta play defense on this side of the country, man.
That's a
Period. It is like this. I don't care which conference it is that's east of the Pac-12. They play with a different level of physicality. Okay, that shit matters. You're not gonna
I
sit
want to
here
see
and
how they play in
tell
4-5
me,
inches of snow.
yeah, that too. You're not gonna tell me that y'all just changed that shit in one recruiting class, one off season. You know what I'm saying? And like you're gonna have to strap it up to play fucking LSU, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it ain't just hate. Like um, this ain't that finesse shit, bro.
I mean,
I'll say,
the only thing I say is like
go ahead.
Oregon's going to be good though. So I don't think like Oregon's coach is from the SEC, so I think Oregon will be okay. I don't think they're going to beat Ohio State or nothing like that. I don't think they're going to win the conference, but I think they're going to be in the conference championship game though.
We'll see. Because I don't think it's just a gimme game for LSU. Because there's a lot of questions that got to be answered with
Oh no,
that.
no,
Like,
no. Yeah.
like I don't think we solidified the edge, the defensive line, because we lost a lot of talent in the draft last year. The half of our defense was very poor. Our defense in general was very poor last year, so there has to be improvement there. Lost a lot of talent at the wide receiver position. New quarterback. Who's going to be our starting running back? Because we had a lot of injuries at that position as well. So it's a lot of question marks that got to be answered.
Yeah. Yeah. I listen, man.
Hey,
I
sir,
ain't.
where you was at the other night when we was in the space and they was in here pandering for LSU, like LSU was gonna be, LSU was the premier school to cheer for and all this, right? And they was I couldn't listen. I couldn't listen. I couldn't listen. Hey, no, it wasn't Pop. Pop didn't really do much. But Shifty was like pandering, like they got this track record of being like the greatest school in college history. I was like, damn, what's going on?
I had to do something.
That was the day
I
you
think I
texted me
was.
and was like, that was the day you texted me about we was talking about the yeah, I gotta remember what we was talking about now. But you
I
texted
think
me
I
the
was.
same day.
I think I was hosting the space that day. I think we was hosting the space at the same time.
No, that was the day you supposed to host a space, but you end up going out. You end up going out with your people.
I'm a little
You were
buzzed right
supposed to
now, dog.
remember
A
that
little
was the
bit.
week you were supposed to host a space for the 49ers
Yeah. Oh yeah.
second preseason
Yeah.
game.
I went to go meet with my peoples. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're right.
that's the same day. That's the same night they was in the space. Yeah, you should be an LSU fan. We
Hey,
wide
hey,
receiver
hey,
you.
hey,
We
hold
quarterback
Really?
you.
on.
We linebacker you. I said what?
What?
Hey, that
Really?
was all. That was all
Jay Nick, you
shifty.
could have
Hold
been
on.
the
Hold on.
first
Hold on.
stop
Time
on
out. Time out.
the
Time out. Time out.
bullshit.
Time out. You. They said cornerback. You
Who's cornerback? You?
who?
LSU,
Florida
bro.
State.
Shifty said LSU is corner. Listen, I named the ones he took. He
No,
said
he said
cornerback.
DBU. He
Yeah,
said
no, he
DBU.
said DBU. He didn't
I
just
don't.
say
I don't. I,
cornerback.
Yeah,
I
He
don't care
said
if he say
yeah,
cornerback
yeah.
DBU.
you, safety you,
He said
nickelback you.
DBU.
They are not
They're
DBU.
not fucking with
Not,
my
they're not.
lineup.
They're not.
He said wide receiver you too. He definitely used that one.
I mean, if you're
I
talking in
mean,
the last 5 to 10 years, I can maybe give you wide receiver. You not the last 20 though, but I might be able to give you that. But DBU,
I
nah.
ain't even gonna lie, though. If we go all time, top to bottom,
I hate to say
that's a
wide
tough one.
receiver you for me in the last 5 years is not LSU. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's
So, I mean, who
Alabama.
would you say in the last 5 years though?
I think they in the running with Ohio State and
Oh
Alabama.
yeah, that's right. I mean, the last 5, I
Gotta be
think you got to
Ohio
say
State,
Ohio
dog.
State. Yeah, you got to say that.
Gotta
Ohio
be
State
Ohio
going
State.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And and that's with Njigba not even really being a part of the
Yeah.
conversation.
But
You know
listen,
what
we
I'm saying?
looked at those numbers though. We looked at those numbers. Remember you asked what he did when they was that you that asked? We was in Grant space and then somebody was like, "What did you?" He really didn't have a horrible season for missing, basically not being a part of the team for 6 weeks.
Yeah, he didn't.
In
I mean,
11 game
he was.
sample size, he had like 800 yards, 60 catches. Like he was decent.
I mean, he is Seattle's third wide receiver. I mean, I don't know how much production you really get expected from getting from a third wide receiver, especially a rookie. Like that's a solid season for a third receiver. That's a rookie.
I could see him and Lockett
Mm-hmm.
switching. You know what I'm saying? Because Lockett is. I think he's at that stage in his career where he's trying to extend it. So being wide
Mm-hmm.
receiver number 3 would definitely extend, um, get him another
Hey,
contract.
certified. Did you see
And
the they had like a little documentary on YouTube about him? He went a whole season without physically getting tackled.
oh yeah, because he go down. He,
Yep,
he
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 was
don't take
sliding.
no contact, bro. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
but my thing
yeah.
about Tyler Lockett, I don't know how many years he has left. Like he might have
I mean,
another
if you're not
one or
getting
2 years
tackled,
left.
you might have. Yeah, I was gonna say if you're not getting tackled, maybe another one or
Mm,
two.
listen, bro.
Yeah, one or
If
two.
he would I mean he is he a top 10 wide receiver too?
Wide receiver
Wide
two.
receiver two.
I
I
mean,
Top
can hear.
15.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I can
definitely
hear
top
that.
15. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear that
Okay.
argument.
All right. If he swap with Njigba, dog, I mean
Well, I'll
Lockett is
say
your
this
3?
with
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Njigba, you saw him come
I
on
think
later
he is
on in the
going to.
season.
Yeah,
Mm.
Like,
I think by the end of the season, you'll see Lockett playing a lot more wide receiver 3 than 2.
And you also
Yeah.
gotta, I mean, think about it. Jigba, like in college, this last season he was hurt. He didn't play a lot that season.
yeah,
So
he
I mean,
was
maybe
hurt
last
going
year.
into camp also with the Seahawks.
He was
So
supposed to be on the other side of Marvin Harrison that last year, wasn't he? Before he got drafted,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah. I
yeah,
mean, going into the season, they thought he was going to be like, because the thing about Marvin was I mean, what really propelled Marvin was that like bowl game that he was in the year before. Because before that, he wasn't really having that great of a season. I think his
Right.
sophomore year. I mean, he was still Marvin, but he just wasn't. He wasn't putting up the numbers until he got into that college football playoff game, and then like he started going crazy, and that's what kind of propelled him. And
Let's go, Florida State. Let's go, baby.
so
We taking the field.
Yeah,
yeah,
coin flip right now. We flipping.
yeah. I mean, they're already on the field, but yeah. I mean, like I mean, I didn't want to draft him. Like, I just never for my team, but I thought he was gonna be a quality wide receiver. I mean, he's showing that. So
For
Yeah.
me, I did want Jackson Smith, but I didn't. I knew I wasn't gonna get him right. But him as a wide receiver 3, I thought for his first few years was gonna be nice. I look at it now though, it probably would have been a controversy at some point because he's not gonna his production is gonna get better over time. He's not gonna stay a wide receiver.
Nah, he's
Yeah,
definitely good
nah,
too.
he's
Yeah,
gonna eventually, I think, develop into a 1.
really? Because as long
I
as
think he
DK
can.
there, the
I
DK
think
gonna
he
be the number
can.
1 though.
What with the Seahawks? Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I just think as long as DK is on that team, he'll always be the number 1 to me.
Hey
I hear
DJ,
you.
if you don't fucking play good today, bro, I might fucking fly to Ireland, my bro.
I just need DJ to get 200 yards. That's it. I don't care.
Parlay.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
man, I'm still mad that I
Parlay.
can't actually I mean, college football. I mean, I could bet on the lines and shit, the game lines, but I cannot bet on the players in my state. That shit still got me mad.
Prize Pick ain't legal out there.
Prize Pick is, but like they actually for Massachusetts, one of the states that they changed it. Like I mean, you can't do like the 6 picks anymore. I think the max picks you could do is like 4 now.
Oh wow.
That shit's crazy. Yeah.
Hey man, I had hit you up, Mick, to talk about something with you about the parlay thing, man. I ain't gonna put it all out on it, but when we done, I want to holler at you. Though. All
Yeah,
y'all,
sure.
shit, really, all of
Yeah,
y'all.
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
I
think
just
that
got a
day.
little opportunity with some shit, so maybe we can do something to turn
Yeah,
this
I think the
around.
day you hit me up, I was like mad busy at work and shit. So
Yeah, I know. I got to think about what time of the month it is for you sometimes.
yeah. I mean, like some days just be busier than others, but yeah.
I know towards that beginning, middle beginning area of the month, you be packed out.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing is like, I mean, you don't see me on spaces as much. Like when I ain't busy, shit. I mean, I'll be on spaces all day, but I mean, I'll be in the space. I just won't be talking. That's all. I mean,
Now,
I
I
got
know.
crazy takes and shit. So.
Pop, anything going on in for this preseason, your last preseason game that you're looking forward to?
Only thing I want to see is who's gonna be running back 3. I want to see more production out of my wide receivers. Bud Means had a really good game against the 49ers. A.T. Perry flashed a little bit in that game as well. So I'm just looking to see how my wide receiver room shapes out. I think they're still figuring out what our O-line rotation is, specifically working on the right tackle position. So we'll see. I just want to see us. I just want to see some good production out of the players. I don't really have a problem with the defense. That's one thing I can give Dennis Allen credit for. He knows how to, specifically the DB position. He knows how to pick players that fit his scheme. So, and I've seen some solid play out of some DBs last game. So we'll see how the roster is going to shape out. I'm also seeing like some players that could potentially compete for special teams. Because, like I said, I think they'll have Shaheed back there, but I think they'll probably also have a rotation of other guys just to protect Shaheed's health throughout the season.
Facts. Hey, do y'all think I just seen it on the TV? I'm gonna ask before I ask J Mick. Do y'all think them adding the helmet communication this year is gonna be a big improvement for quarterbacks?
I think it's a way to get them ready for the next level. So I think it's a good addition. I think it'll take some time for adjustment, like real game play. But I think it's a
Well,
good addition.
they get way longer than the NFL. They get down to the play clock get to 15 seconds, so they get almost 25 seconds of communication in
Yeah,
between players.
yeah, and also I think they're changing the way commercial breaks happen at the end of games and the timeout situation that happens at the end of games as well. So there's a lot of new things in college football. I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out.
And I
Hey,
think that
Smitty, is Tiafinu starting?
Toafili, yeah, he was the starter.
Okay.
He got the first 3 touches.
And I just think it's way overdue for like the communicate. Like to me, I always hated that part of college football when the coach wanted to change the play. The whole team got looked to the sideline. Like I mean, that still might happen, but I mean, it's kind of what you said. Like like if these guys are going to go to the NFL, then why not use the same system that the NFL uses in terms of like the OC gets to talk to the actual quarterback? Like
Wait a minute, they
Hey,
just getting
but
green dots in the college?
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh
It's the
shit, I
first year
didn't
for
know
it.
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
You
got
ain't never noticed how they
approved.
always be doing like the all this on the sideline, trying
Yeah,
to call
I thought
that.
that was just the help the guys
Nah,
that couldn't hear the call.
no,
Nah.
No,
that's
they
because nobody could hear the call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody.
that's why
Yeah.
you had like two or three guys always doing the call signals on the sideline
Yeah.
because they didn't have no communication. But that got approved around the time that the college football playoff got approved, like the new
Ooh,
rules.
Toll Feely, good run.
Hey, I'm behind you. This run game looking good, brother.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it
Hey,
is
so
Georgia
so
Tech.
look, J Mick, the situation you just said about the actual audible, I didn't see nobody look to the side at all. DJ did like this, and then he stepped up and changed the play.
Exactly.
Nobody looked.
And it actually saves you time too. Like you don't got to turn to the sideline. Everybody, you got 3 different calls. You got to know who really making the real call. Like that shit was a waste
You
of time.
got all, hey look, you got all the wide receivers and running backs like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
this
I
shit
didn't
going
know. Listen,
semi-pro.
now I know. Listen, I'm supposed to know this, right? But I didn't know the 3 dudes that be calling plays is calling it for each position group. Touchdown, baby.
Yeah.
You are really giving the game away, man.
My bad.
Yeah.
You are
He's
giving
so
it away.
excited,
My bad.
bro.
Bro, I just looked up and he was just striding down the sideline.
Yeah, I mean, what I've seen from Georgia Tech, I ain't seen the touchdown yet, but their defense is not that much better. Not at all. Their front
Dang.
seven is bad. Like it's
No,
really
hey, listen. Hey, I don't know if you watching Pop, but they couldn't stop a nosebleed just now.
nah.
Nah, I haven't thrown it on yet. I'm getting ready
I
to.
mean, they still can't
Yeah.
stop the run. They can't stop the run at all. And
That
if
was
that's
their
how it's going to
issue
go, this is going to be
last
an ugly
year,
ass
bro.
game for them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna
and
get
they
out of
ran
hand
for a touchdown,
quickly.
Yeah.
and that's not
Toafili.
even a starter, right? Number 9, the backup, right?
Toafili, he's supposed to have been a starter, but they let Roydell run it, so I'm cool with that.
Well, actually, that was Toafili actually with the 30-yard
Yeah,
touchdown.
Toafili scored.
Yeah,
But
but he's not even a starter right now.
Nah, he backing up Roy.
Boy, I mean, if they could run the ball like that, I mean, DJ ain't gonna have to do shit.
Did we
2-point
just go for
conversion
2 on
good.
the first drive?
Yep. Yep.
That's how you feel, Mike?
Yeah.
Well,
They
shit,
did
let
some
them hang
craziness
then,
too, bro.
Playboy.
They did some,
Man,
bro. Did you see the formation though?
I
Look at the
saw it.
formation. I've never seen that before. J
This
Mitt,
is
when he
one
gets to
thing that
you,
I
you
don't
tell me if you ever
understand
seen
about.
that before. I've never seen it.
This is one thing that I don't understand about the slander with Mike. Like everybody keeps the game has evolved. Like everybody, oh, he can't develop. Okay, that's cool, but when you give him talent, he know what the fuck to do with it.
You
Well,
see
he's
it,
a
J
great
Mitt?
recruiter. Like I'll give him that. He can recruit his ass off. He get the players there.
You see it, J Mitt? You see that formation?
Nice.
You ever
Well,
seen that before?
not damn. I just missed it. Actually, I was looking down.
Bro, it looked like the field goal unit, right?
Let me see the.
But
Oh yeah.
but they all the one side. But the snap is on the other side.
Yeah, Georgia Tech fucked that shit up. That's what happened. Like their defense is ass, man. And I think what I said back about the defense got to be better. The defense is trash.
All right, but Mick, anything you heard from your camp that you're looking forward to, possibly seeing in this last preseason game?
So I mean, my coach said, man, the quarterbacks are going to play. So if the quarterbacks are going to play, all 3 of them. So I'm talking about Jacoby Brissett, Drake May, and Joe Milton. What that tells me that a lot of my starters are going to play. And so I'm just curious to see, because I mean, this week they're pretty much saying that Tyquan Thor and our speed guy are going to be the X to start off the season. Polk, who we drafted from Washington, he's going to be our Z, and Demario Douglas is going to be our slot. So I'm just looking to see how that looks, because this is pretty much a tune-up for us, just to kind of see how they're going to play. Defensively, I'm not really. I mean, like our defense hasn't given up more than 16, 17 points in the preseason. So I'm not really concerned about that. I mean, I need the guy I'm looking to see is Baker, because like he gets open, he just doesn't catch the ball. So I'm gonna need him to come up with. I mean, some of these he gets open, he's gonna just make. I gotta watch him to see if he makes some of these catches because I think we play tonight. I believe so.
Is it a
Hey, real quick.
concentration problem? Like, what do you think is the issue?
I mean, he just trying to make these acrobatic catches, and he just when he hits the ground, that shit pop out. So, actually, we play tomorrow. Actually, so yeah, tomorrow. But yeah, I just gotta. Jerome Baker's the guy that I'm really looking to see for me. Like, I need to see him continue to get open and actually make the catch.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing for me from camp is probably going to be Cooper DeJean's first NFL play.
He hasn't played yet?
No, he got a hamstring the first week of training camp. So he been out. He just coming back this week. So he 3 days he wasn't on a snap count. So it looks they saying it looks like he's gonna play. I think that's like the biggest thing because everything else for me is kind of solidified. I think in my eyes, I think if Jahan Dotson get to play, I think that'll be nice to see just to see how they implement him if he gets the opportunity to get out on the field. But I think like other than like him getting acclimated to the offense, Jahan Dotson and maybe Cooper DeJean figuring out the defense, I think all the other positions for me is locked up. Cooper DeJean is in full uniform.
Okay.
So he will get to play today, his first NFL time. So that'll be nice to see, man, just to see where they play him at. I know they've been playing him a little bit of everywhere so far. He's been playing a little bit of cornerback, a little bit of safety, something like a linebacker. So I just want to see how they implement how Vic Fangio used him in his first snaps. I ain't gonna ask certified because he don't care to see nothing in preseason. So we could just skip out on certified preseason analysis of his team because he's just gonna be like week 1.
Oh no, I do have one analysis. I feel like I don't know who Pooney was lining up in front of, but he made a lot of mistakes that I saw him correct himself in play. Like it was one play where they ran a stunt and he stepped on McKivit's foot. So McKivitz was late on the punch and the guy got around him and he recognized that and spent to his left and stood the guy up, and I was just like, it's veteran guys that don't do that, and for him to make that mistake, recognize it, assess the situation, and then react in that amount of time and make the right play. That was very promising to me. Also, Cowens, he has been making some spectacular catches, man. He's been getting open. He's been finding spots in the zone and getting open, like kind of like a Tyler Lockett type player. I said that he looked promising. And lastly, Latu, we drafted him last year out of Alabama, and he had a meniscus tear that pretty much put him out for the year. What I saw from him last training camp in preseason was he was scared to get physical. He was scared to block, and I don't see any enthusiasm to block, but at least he is engaging. And he made some good catches with the second team. So hopefully he'll be worth a roster spot this year.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This first they done ran like 3 plays. I do not like what my defensive line is doing right now. They parting the sea like
talking. You on mute?
No. So I was just saying,
hear
yeah. Well, yeah, I just unmuted, but I was just saying it's pouring like rain out there. It's
I
pouring
thought
like
you was
crazy out
talking
there
to
right now.
Smitty. Yeah, I just saw that. I just saw that.
Yeah, it's in Ireland. That weather up there, yeah.
Bro, what the?
Come on, bro. What the fuck?
Hey, Pop, you want to play patty cake? That's what my team doing. So shit, you gotta play online.
I mean, the only thing about Tech was last year, man. Their offense was really good. I expected to see the same offense, so I'm not surprised they're moving the ball.
Yeah,
Like
with Tech,
Oh my
for me,
God.
it was King getting the turnovers because
oh damn,
he fumbled the ball a lot, and so it
Oh,
was.
now you see why I said patty cake. Would you like to play J Mick?
yeah. See, I think I'm about a good 45 seconds to a minute behind you. So, but
We can play some patty cake. Shit, that's
Bro,
what we
what
doing.
the fuck is going on right now?
I mean, y'all did lose a lot of players on defense, man. I don't think you should be
Yeah,
surprised that they're struggling right now on defense.
Now they gotta figure it out. I hope he adjusts this
It's the
shit though,
first drive.
man.
It's the first drive. You know, the
Adjust this
scripted,
shit.
the first 13, 15 scripted plays.
Damn, it's just not. It's just. I mean, Tech pretty much doing what they want. That's the problem. But it's just the first round, like you said, man. Y'all be all right.
yeah. I
We
think
gonna see. Cause
adjustments
we
will
did
get
basically the
made.
same shit. We did basically the same shit. But damn, I thought we was gonna have some type of push. God damn.
Man, I should have took the over in this game because this should definitely going over 55.
That was the line.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh
they
no, he
switching
didn't.
quarterback?
No, he didn't, bruh. Oh my god, bruh. That's crazy, bruh.
That was so easy.
Bruh. And then this man. Wait, I'm gonna wait to certify see it. Certify gonna be mad when he see it too.
I mean, shit. Yeah. I mean, I ain't seen it either.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Jamie said 45 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm streaming on my tablet right now. So I mean, shit, I ain't got my TV on. So
Sir just seen it. I seen his facial expression change. I ain't even talk about what happened, just the disrespect. Like, really?
then he walked up in that motherfucker like he was walking
And
to
then
the
he
grocery store.
did the
Yeah,
chop.
That nigga did the job.
That
Oh, y'all
nigga
got to
did
put a helmet on his ass. Y'all got to put a helmet on him.
he did
Y'all got to
the
light his ass
chop,
up. You got to take
bro.
that penalty, champ. You got to take that penalty. You got to light
He
his
did
ass up.
the chop. Oh my
I
god.
don't
man,
like that
nah,
shit.
that was too
Mm-mm.
easy,
I
bro.
don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at
Both
all.
ways. This might be a Big 12 game.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of points scored in this game.
All right, DJ, don't get frustrated. Don't panic. Go out here and play some good football, good brother.
I mean, all you got to do is do exactly what they did, run the ball, because they wouldn't stop a year run either. So
Mm-hmm.
they got to do the same thing.
Yeah, we gotta.
I
Hey, when
still,
they get the ball back, that boy gotta get one of them.
I see the same hesitancy that I saw on the linebackers last year. Like, you got to hit your
Yeah,
gap, champ.
they don't seem reactive. They seem
Yeah.
proactive. I'm gonna wait for it to come to me, and then I'm gonna react.
Nah, you gotta hit that gap.
Yeah, you gotta be in the hole when they get there, so you can make a move in the
Mm-hmm.
hole.
I mean, because here's my thing, dog. If you wait for that lineman to put a helmet on you, it's the same as hitting the wrong gap anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Facts,
Yeah, that's true.
facts.
So hit the gap, dog.
Yeah, if he get up there on you, more than likely he gonna get you out the gap
Yeah,
anyway.
you out of there. Especially if he coming downhill, you out of there.
Yeah. Let's see though. J Mix said the first one scripted, so we got to see how offense react, and the defense is gonna have to react. They're gonna have to do something.
I don't think y'all gonna have an issue though. Like scoring, y'all be fine scoring the ball, like because y'all was just running it without an issue. I just think it's the defense, and y'all got to tighten some things up on defense. If you do that, y'all be fine.
Yeah, but did Tech switch quarterbacks?
Yeah, for the last play, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Pyron
for the last
dude,
play.
Zach
Yeah.
Pyron.
Okay.
Yeah, but I
He
think
didn't.
he's more like the running quarterback for them.
Yeah, he the runner.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
he the runner.
Got you.
I think that should prepare us now, though. I mean, shit, you should know now when he come in the game what it is.
Hey man, I know. Just real quick, how y'all feel about what Arizona did?
And
The
what just lost his
NFL.
career.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like they had a lot of talent on their team last year. It's just a lot of young players. I just think, college
because
has got.
I'm hearing a lot of chitter chatter for the Cardinals.
I mean, I've heard people say they're gonna win 8, 9 games. I don't know if I see that. I don't know if their defense improved that much. Would they be able to do that? But they're definitely gonna win more than 4 games. I can see them winning 6 to 7 games.
Yeah, I definitely think with a healthy Kyler, they are going to win more games. I think their defense will improve, and that's just because you have a lot of young players that were in the system last year. So they will. I'm hearing them potentially making a wild card spot. I don't know
That's
about
what I heard.
that. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but I think you will see like that competitiveness that you saw in the defense last year. I think you'll see that again this year.
Um,
I think the offense will be much improved because you have rookies that are now second year players. They'll have consistency at that position. And then, like I said, with a healthy Kyler, yeah, I think they could potentially win 6 to 7 games.
But my issue is if you're saying they're gonna make a walker, not you, but just in general, like
Hmm.
yeah.
if people are saying that, who are they finishing in front of in that division? Because they can't finish last. They gotta finish in front of the Rams or the Seahawks or the 49. Like
All
you
right.
can't finish last. So who they finishing?
I've been hearing that they'll be the second team. This is just what I've
What
heard in
the
the streets.
second?
The
Nah,
second
I'm
team
not
behind
buying
the
that.
49ers. And I'm like, how do they leapfrog the Rams?
And I think people saying
I've
that because
heard third.
yeah, but then
Yeah,
like
bro.
you must anticipate that the Seahawks are gonna fall off a cliff.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't
But you
see
know I ain't
how.
high on Seattle though.
yeah, but I'm talking about Seattle finishing third. Like you'd have to have Seattle finishing last because I don't think I think the Rams got a. The Rams lost AD, but they still got a lot of talent. So
Hmm.
I don't think the Rams are gonna fall off like some people think they are.
So my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was finished.
So I just feel like with Mike McDonald coming in, new regime, culture, all that shit. Um, what's my man name? From Philly. He did that last year. You know what I'm saying? He turned a Kings with the shit that Kingsbury left him. You wouldn't even know, dog.
Oh, you talking
Like that.
about
Gannon,
Gunther?
Oh,
Gannon,
Gannon, yeah.
Gannon,
Gannon.
Yeah, that
Jonathan Gannon.
motherfucker went in there, dog. He got that shit together. They was competitive, man. I think somebody told me they 11 of their games were 4 points, within 4 points or some shit like that. Uh, the culture was implemented year one. They definitely play for their coach, and they was active in the draft and in free agency, man. Um,
Hmm.
Picking up Zay Jones to go with Marvin, Trey McBride, Trey. I mean, that's his name, McBride. Trey McBride. That's his name, right?
You talking
Yeah,
about the tight end? Yeah,
yeah,
Trey
Yeah.
yeah.
McBride.
Trey
Okay.
McBride.
All right. And then they picked up Benson. They already had Connor. And if correct me if I'm wrong, but they picked up an offensive lineman in the second round.
I thought they picked him up in the first round because they had 2 picks in the first round. I thought,
Okay.
yeah, because
I
I think
can
they had.
see them. I can see them hopping Seattle, dog. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with Murray over Gino.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you on that. Like, I'm not a Geno Smith fan at all. I don't think he's that good, so I could definitely give you that. But yeah, I could see the Seahawks slipping. Like the Ram, I just like I think the Rams are cemented as the second team in that division. I just don't. As long as Stafford is healthy and he plays all 17, I just think they're the second best team in that division. I just don't see any way around
Yeah,
that.
because the Rams, what they got, you already know their wide receivers, but I think they added Blake Corum in the
Yeah,
draft behind Kyler.
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
Kyler Williams.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I think that's a
Kyron.
really good 1-2 punch right there at the running back position. Now their tight end is a little shaky, but like McVay knows how to get tight ends that fit his system, so I'm not really concerned with that
And I don't think the Rams really value the tight end position. It doesn't seem that way
at
to me.
all.
It seems
I
like
think
they
they
value more the running
prefer,
backs and the wide receivers.
yeah, I think they prefer a tight end that can block really well and then can make those catches when they need to make those catches.
That's true,
Hey, hey, Smitty, if five holds his block on that end around, that's 6 points, man. Like these niggas
You
don't
see
know
what
how to
just happened?
block.
You see what just
Oh my
man?
God,
This,
did he just drop that? Oh my God.
Yep.
bruh. I can't say nothing because I'm trying to be as quiet as possible, not to kill the game. But Jesus
man. You got
Christ,
man. I
Like,
mean,
I'm seeing some issues. I'll
I
just say
mean,
this. I'm
like
seeing
it
some
is
issues
raining
with
though.
the
I mean, I'll
volume.
give him a pass on that one. But I mean, even if he catches
Come on, dog.
it's 5. If he catches, it's 5 yards, man. Because the guy's right there. Yeah, he wasn't even close to catching that shit. That shit bounced right off his hands. And I mean, he's supposed to be the veteran too.
facts. He is.
Oh, 44, the Mike linebacker. Okay.
Got those Luke Kuechly pads and shit.
Yeah.
Well, we
We're
had an
running
hour and 18.
4-2-5.
Everybody looked like they went to watch the game.
Oh yeah, man. It's the first game of the year. I mean, people have been dying for football, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
bro.
boy.
Because I mean, some of these takes on Twitter that I've been hearing over the last 3-4 months let me know that niggas is dying for football. Because some of these takes been outrageous.
Yeah, bro. Like fiending for it. That's
If
why
I hear
I'm.
one more motherfucker try to talk to me about DJ Moore, I swear to God,
And what's your problem with DJ Moore though?
bro, like leave me alone about DJ Moore, dog. I don't want to hear shit about no fucking DJ Moore.
I mean, DJ Moore
Please,
not a
yo.
good wide receiver, though?
Yeah, he is, but bros, like
I mean, when it
motherfuckers
comes
talk
to some of the
about
top
him like
places,
he's like some type of premier one, dog. I'm like he's a fringe one. He's a
I could
fringe
say
one.
he's a one. I mean, he's not a top 10 wide receiver or nothing. I mean, I put him in the
Nah,
He's a
I
one.
put top 15.
yeah, I'll say top 20.
He's a volume guy. And
Hmm.
even still with the volume, you're going to get the floor.
But his problem now is he can't be a volume guy anymore because he's not gonna get that volume because
And, that, and
Because you got Rome, you got
there you
yeah,
have
Allen, you
it.
got Komet.
you're not gonna
Yeah.
get the
So
volume.
what are you going to do with the limited uh, attempts?
I mean, he's gonna have to make do. I guess
Okay. All right.
because he's
All
not gonna
right.
get
Are
the same
you
amount of volume.
serious, dog?
Like he's just not gonna get that volume anymore. There's
I'll
way
say,
too.
this is my one comment. I'm not going to spoil the game, but this Tech
Bro, that's
defense,
some fucking
that
retarded
front
shit.
that front seven for Tech, they are flying.
But see, this is the problem when you play Georgia Tech, because we played them our last game of the season last year. Like you can't give these dudes any confidence. Like if you give them confidence that they can play with you, it's gonna be a long game.
And they are flying around right now
Did we go
on
forward on fourth
defense.
now?
Yes, we
Yeah,
did, good
Yes.
sir.
yeah.
Yes.
And the Georgia
Fourth
Tech
and
definitely brought
4.
the blitz too, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the play call
It
was
looked like
smart,
a safety or a corner came off the left.
but I mean, that's the problem with DJ. What I was saying earlier, like if you blitz him and you rush him, like he's not gonna want to take the hit and throw it deep. He's like, see what he did? He stepped away from the hit.
So
I mean,
here's
if it
my
was,
Yeah,
problem.
his clock speeds up, and then
yeah,
that's when he makes the errant throw.
yeah,
All right. So
that's his issue.
you see the safety in the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't hot route the man that he's covering. Why is everything going to
To
the
the running back.
hash? You know what I'm saying? You don't have nothing going straight up. You don't have nothing a quick slant or nothing like you see the safety right in front of you. Why are you
Mm-hmm.
not changing his man's route? Clearly he's coming.
That's what you're gonna deal with DJ, man. Like I mean, like I said, when you give him time in a clean pocket, he's great. Well, I don't want to say great, but he's really good. But when you, like Pop said, man, when you blitz him and you rush him, you speed up his clock, he's pretty average, man. That's just what it comes down to.
Or
Yeah, you
even
get the
don't even
errant
run it.
throw, you get the pick from the forced play, like
And
yeah,
I mean, like you get the endless checkdowns, like that's what you get.
yeah.
See, my thing is like, okay, don't change it to a fucking like. Let's say the linebacker going to pick him up. Change it to a seam. Hopefully he can maintain like outside leverage, and then you throw it to his outside shoulder or something. But you don't throw it out into the fucking flat, dog. That's crazy.
That's tough, man. I mean that, but I mean, like, luckily it's just week. It's your first game, so I mean, hopefully they can correct some things going into the rest of the season. So
And it's not even halftime yet, so
yeah, it's just the second drive of the game.
yeah.
But hey, man, we appreciate y'all for coming out and tapping in with us, man, for another episode of the Check Down. I got to go be frustrated and watch my team. So
You
anything
know
y'all.
what, Smitty? When we started off like this, I would take my jersey off at halftime.
I mean, y'all
I
still
might
winning,
kick that
though.
up to the first quarter. I might, but it won't be on camera. But
No.
we didn't lose. That's that. But I don't want to. I don't want to do that this year though. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Look
don't
at
want to do that.
Amber having faith. Y'all need to, like look at that. That looks so painful, sir.
You know the fake smile.
Yeah.
I just hate this shit because I know they're gonna pull it through. I know they're gonna make the adjustments, but it's this shit that they put me through every week, and it's like I gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's this shit, dog. It's like why y'all do this shit every week, man? It's stressful. You got motherfuckers cursing me out on the timeline, fake fan this, fake fan that, and I'm like,
God damn, you are far as heck ahead of me.
okay,
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, I'm still on the commercial break right now.
Gotta allowed to keep it
oh,
right.
but they
That's
about to run it
true.
right now. Oh, I thought we got the ball back.
No.
I like that.
It showed a little bit of urgency. He felt the hole. He
Yeah,
didn't just didn't just sit there.
that was definitely a swarm. Yeah, man, shoot your gap. It's that
Oh,
simple.
another one. Let's go. Wake the up.
It's that fucking simple, dog. He shot the gap and he couldn't turn upfield.
Mhm.
Oh no, hey cat. That's how I clap. That's how I clap on a regular when I'm watching football. That did not hurt.
Mm-hmm. 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 There you go. Get off that block.
Mhm.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on,
See,
fellas. Let's
just
go.
give you guys a chance. It's first game, first
Oh
real
man, he
game
doing
that
those
they
double
play.
mouthpiece thing too.
What is up with that?
I don't know. And his is blue and white. Like
Keon started it. Keon started that shit.
who the
They
fuck
blue
is
and
blue
white.
and white? Oh,
They is.
12 on defense, on y'all defense.
Yeah, I think Keon
No,
Coleman
no.
started that for
Yeah,
y'all last
Keon Coleman
year.
started last year. Pop, he would wear the other team color as like a flex type thing.
Oh, got you, got you.
So dude doing it too. He got on the white and the dark blue, the GT colors.
all right now.
Mhm.
That's how
All
you
right.
respond. All right. Has
All
Georgia
right, good.
Tech thrown a pass?
Yeah, I
Yes.
thought in
Yeah.
the first round they did.
Version.
They haven't thrown a pass far upfield though. Most of them been on the boundaries of the
Yeah, but that's because I don't think they could
pass.
block your D line. That's why they're doing that.
Yeah, they quit gaming us.
Yeah, because I just don't think their tackles can hold up that long.
We got it back though. Let's go. Do something with this shit.
It's football season, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We back. We back to football. I wish one of my teams just don't bring all the stress, please. Jesus Christ.
I
Somebody got
think
to win
y'all.
some convincing games.
Nah, I think y'all niggas gonna be annoying this year.
You talking about the Eagles?
Yeah,
I mean, the Eagles
yeah.
ain't got no reason not to win that division. There's
Uh,
no way they don't win that division.
by at least
Bro,
two
please,
games.
Yeah. And then if they
please, y'all
do,
don't
then
do that to me.
then
Please,
something went horribly
please.
Hey,
wrong.
but listen, dog. Motherfucker, the Giants defense, man, like them niggas ain't fucking around, dog. Like I want to see what they really hitting on.
Yeah, but then again, you still got to score though. I mean, they can have the best
Yeah.
Yeah,
defense in the league, but if you can't score, then
nah, I mean, but bro, if you can, if they can get to the quarterback like I think they will, um, field advantage, field position is going to be really big for them.
but at the end of the day, and I'm not saying what Daniel Jones did in the preseason. To me, preseason, I don't really put any weight into that, especially a bunch of veterans. But he got to be able to play the quarterback position and just be good because they don't got Saquon no more. So like obviously like their running backs aren't as good. So he's gonna have to carry the offense more. So like I said, their defense is gonna be good. Like I think they're gonna have a top 10 defense. I mean, but for me, it's just can Daniel Jones score enough points for them to win games?
Yeah, and stay healthy. Like,
Why he ain't
Bro, I
bounced
ain't
that
gonna lie,
outside?
bro.
That would have been
He
sick.
can't, bro. Roydell ain't got no speed, bro. They gotta put Tolafili in, bro, as the running back. Roydell
Oh
is
man,
not.
and Buddy set the edge, man. That would have been
mm,
six.
mm, I'm telling you, this Georgia Tech front seven, they not playing, bro.
Nah, but Roydell don't got no step. Like he ain't got no step outside. Like he a power back.
Nah, Todd Philly, he 9, right?
Yeah, Tolafili the speed back. He need to be.
Yeah,
He
he
should have
been
had that
flashing
carry.
for y'all. Yeah, he been flashing for y'all in around and pass game. So,
Yeah, he should have been the starting back. But they gave Roydell that starting back because he came from Alabama. Bro.
okay.
That's what I feel. Because I felt like Tolafili showed enough in that ACC championship game that he could be a difference. He had like what 130 almost running. Like
But let's just say maybe Todd Philly can work as the starter with this game. Like he could
I think he
position
finna get the
himself as the
opportunities. I think he
yeah.
finna get the opportunities. I think so. Well, the last preseason game is what tomorrow.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think the Patriots Commanders are the last preseason game. Actually, I think that's the night game tomorrow.
How much
So
run you think your boy gonna get?
Who are Drake
May.
May? I
Yeah.
mean, Mayo said they all gonna play. So like the last game, I think Jacoby played like a half a quarter, and then May played the rest of the first half. I think it's gonna go the same way. I think because I mean Jacoby ain't really been playing that well in the preseason in these games at least. So I think if Jacoby has a good 2 series, I think that's all he's gonna get, and they'll probably give May the rest of the first half, and then they'll give Joe Milton and Bailey Zappa the second half probably. That's probably how it's
So
gonna shake out.
so he's named the starter already?
Not officially, but everybody around here in Boston know that Jacoby gonna be this. Unless Jacoby just plays horribly and Drake May go out there tomorrow and just lights it up. That's the only way. Because the thing is, Drake May has not had a lot of first. I don't want to say first team. Like he's played with the first team. He just hasn't played a lot with the first team O line. And so that's why I'm hesitant to say he's gonna be starting week 1. So. Oh, she said, "Fuck the Giants too." Disrespectful.
Oh,
Excuse me.
she a commander, man. She know what it is, man.
Man,
Y'all got a couple of years for
I
y'all.
still can't get over how they traded in a division. Either their wide receiver 2 or their 3. That shit
I'm
to
trying to
me
wrap my mind around it.
doesn't make any sense. It makes no freaking sense.
Oh,
And I mean that third
oh.
round pick is going to be at the end of the third round. That's the part that really kind of make me
It's
think.
not it's not ours. So we had 3 third-round picks. They get the best out of the 3. They get the best one. But it's like us, the Dolphins, and I want to say like I don't even know. I forgot who the third team was, but we got all 3 of their picks, so they get the best one out of the 3. I think all of them gonna be pretty bad.
I'm about to say you and the Dolphins. You definitely making the playoffs. The Dolphins is a fringe playoff team, if not a playoff team. So, yeah, I mean, it's not going to be It's not going to be top 15 in that round. So,
yeah, you're right.
I mean, I'm just trying to make sense of it. Like, so what's the next move? Is it Devontae Smith? It's definitely not T. Higgins. Um,
You said Devontae Smith.
I think he meant Adams.
Adams. Devontae
Ooh,
Adams.
now that would be crazy. That would
You know,
definitely be crazy.
like I
I
just
haven't even
don't.
heard them put him on the table.
Well, I've been reading he wants out.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm saying like the Commanders. When I'm sitting there, they only got like
Oh
two
yeah,
dudes on their list. They got
well, I
T.
mean,
Higgins
I
and
they
Brandon
not
Ayuk.
get Higgins though. They not get Higgins.
well, I
They
mean,
ain't got
like
it.
what I heard about Devontae, there's been rumors that if the Raiders start slow, there's a chance that he could get traded to the Jets. That's what the rumors are. I mean, to me,
The
like,
Jets.
yeah, because I mean that's his old quarterback, so I can see that. But that's if the Raiders start off bad. Like if they like come off the blocks real slow, like they like 0-4 or 1-5 or something, you know, they don't got no chance of making the playoffs. They might be able to move them.
I don't know about trading them in the conference. You know, it would make more sense to trade him to the NFC. Go ahead, man, send that nigga to the 49ers, dog. Take these 3/3.
3/3
So
ain't gonna get it done
suppose,
for Devontae, man.
hey,
Hey man,
supposedly
we
going into
still gotta pay that contract, man. That nigga getting paid like 34, 33 this year.
Man, you're gonna
yeah.
have to give up a second round pick for that guy, man.
Hey, so supposedly going into the off season, we was looking at Jahan Dotson from the beginning. We had a B+ grade on him as a trade attribute.
I'm not
As a
saying that
trade
you
prospect.
don't, but if I'm the Commanders, I do not trade him.
No, I
Yeah.
understand. I didn't know he was even on our radar. That's what I'm saying, man. Like
Well, I mean,
looking
there
at the
were
report.
reports that they didn't like him in training camp. They said he was not having a good training camp at all. I like there were even reports that they was thinking about cutting him, which are obviously true because they were willing to trade him. They at some point if they couldn't trade him, they would have cut him.
Man, DJ got saved by a face mask.
I mean, it was a legit face mask though.
No, I'm just saying he should have eluded that, man. Like he should have got around that. Um, just just standing there, though. Like
But that's the thing. Like when he see that pressure, man, he start to freeze up. That's what we were saying earlier.
I should have avoided that. I said eluded. I'm sorry.
You know, he might have got poked in the eye too, though.
Oh, nice play. Oh man, we so yak dependent. Jeez. Oh, I feel like watching fucking Jimmy Garoppolo. Oh God, that's what it is. I feel like I'm watching Jimmy Garoppolo. It's damn near the
Hey,
same colors.
Oh, well, so she's saying that Philly was the only team. I don't know if I can believe. Like maybe
right.
somebody
That's
else.
what I just read that for real. I just read that we were
Okay.
the only team that called.
See, I'm surprised though. Like I'm surprised no one offered like a six round pick or nothing. At least that.
Maybe it wasn't 100%. Maybe some other teams wasn't 100% clear that he was on the docket. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, but the problem is like once you make it known that you're trying to trade a player, like it makes his value go down too, though. So, I mean, sometimes, like
Yeah.
especially with a guy like him, like he's not a star wide
Or
receiver.
maybe teams was waiting for him to get cut. Maybe that was the key. I
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know.
could be that too.
And how it was just like instead of letting him hit the waiver wire, let me just go ahead and grab him.
Well, yeah, because if he hit the waiver wire, y'all weren't going to get him because y'all at the end of the wire. Like I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
he
somebody
definitely
else
wasn't making us.
Nah, yeah.
I would just like to say Commanders fans told me that they fleeced us when we traded up with them to get Olave, and
Yeah, that's what they said until they realized. that y'all don't know how to develop nothing.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, Commander fans told me it was new management. It's a new team. Shit. I mean, it's hard to tell. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's the same team, but I just did not like that deal for them at all.
Hold on, I'm gonna wait a couple seconds before I make a comment because I know J Mick behind, but
just leave it alone, Pop, please. Just
nah, Jesus, like y'all, man, y'all O-line is
murder.
Yeah.
Listen,
And it's inside. It ain't even
53.
outside.
Yeah, inside, outside, y'all like.
No, our
He's,
right tackle is some cheeks. He getting
bro,
whooped.
he got beat off the edge in back-to-back plays.
He's some cheeks, bro. I don't lie, bro.
53 getting whooped, yo.
Bro, like,
I mean,
man,
I would
this
say go
Georgia,
for it, but it's 4th and 6, man. I don't know if you can go for that.
they couldn't even make the 4th and 4. I don't have faith they don't go.
Nah,
Like,
don't do it. Don't do it.
I mean, but you're gonna choose for a 52-yard field goal?
Nah,
yeah. Field goal for a college kicker, man.
Just let me get the field goal over going for it because I seen 4th and 4. I seen 4th and 4.
Sure, he made it though. He barely made it, but he made it.
I seen 4th and 4, bro. 4th and 4 didn't look good. I'm not trying 4th and 5. Bro, 53 is gonna make it a long day for DJ. I ain't gonna lie.
A long day. It shit might be a long season.
He couldn't even hold when we went for the screen on third on second. He couldn't even hold his block. His man is who took Toy Feely down. Like he getting whooped all around.
Oh man, I think my boy got the starting spot. He ain't playing tonight. Today, not tonight. Damn, I'm tripping.
Cooper?
Nah, N'Kobe Dean.
Oh.
He not hurt. He just had a good close to the practice on Friday. Cooper DeJean is starting. Look like he's in the nickel.
Yeah, but if he ain't played at all, man, he got to play today. Like, I mean, you got to play at least some preseason. Cooper DeJean, like.
Oh no! I wasn't talking about him. I'm talking about N'Kobe. Like, I thought he was gonna have to play today.
Well, yeah, because I mean, he played against us. He actually played pretty well last week.
It's just been an argument that people don't think he's making the roster, bro.
What you mean? You drafted him what 2 or 3 years ago?
Bro, listen, I know this, but people in our fan base believe he will be cut.
No, he's not. I mean, if he gets cut, I mean, he's getting picked up off of waivers, man.
He gonna get it immediately.
Yeah, he is.
He gonna make it past the first team.
Hey man, what's up with that Elliott dude in your fan base, Smitty? Like
Elliott.
Yeah, it's something Elliott. His last name is Elliott. Like this motherfucker tweet about Sirianni and Jalen.
Oh, Elliott Shore Parks?
Yeah, I think.
The reporter? He don't like
he early 30 white guy, blonde hair.
He's a Winsylvanian.
Short.
He's a Winsylvanian, man.
Okay, yeah, bro. All he talk about is if this don't work, that tie together, they both gotta go. And I'm like, bro, do you tweet about anything else?
Look, I know we're on the podcast, but he used to be milking Carson Wentz. Pause.
Oh.
So when Carson Wentz
what's
lost his
beef
job,
with Sirianni though?
He just out there. He just feel like Sirianni and Wentz. I mean Sirianni and Hurts is the reason Wentz and Peterson ain't here. So he just be on some.
So he don't like Sirianni because he a Hurts guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like nonstop, dog. It's nonstop. Like I see that shit all day long.
This offseason he been so quiet until
that's why it's weird. It kicked up.
Yeah, he been quiet
over the last 2 weeks.
Then he came out of nowhere. he losing though the battle because like he keep being on the negative side of winning. Like 2022, he said we wasn't making the playoffs with Jalen, and then he tried to double down on it when we made the playoffs that we weren't gonna get a playoff win. All that, like, come on, bro.
It's like this is like the hater era or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's weird because it's your own fan base. It's weird. Like because we got a few of them in our fan base, and it's like I don't know. It's just like, why you a fan of the team then? Shit
Like, this is
weird,
what I don't
man.
understand. If I didn't like a team, why take a job covering the team or anything associated with the team that I don't like? I'm just doing it out of hate. Eventually, people just gonna notice. It's not gonna be entertaining.
I mean, you're doing it out of getting paid. I mean, he first of all trying to get paid.
But
I mean, but you got to.
If I was I don't know.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. If you're negative against the team, people are going to give you engagement just for being so negative. That's just what especially in the Northeast, man. That's what sells. It's like so.
It just seemed like now he's not even getting the engagement. You know what I mean? So it's like he getting engagement from other fan bases calling him an idiot. But like, if I was, bro, like, think about this. If I was let's say, for instance, a Buffalo Bills fan or a Jets fan, I'm not finna go cover the Patriots. It just doesn't intrigue me. I'm not gonna be as
Yeah,
I
dog.
don't
Like,
even
I
know.
can't sit here and cover the Seahawks and be subjective. Like, I hate these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but if they're willing to give you 6 figures to cover the team, you ain't gonna do
I don't like football that much.
it.
I'll
Not
do
that
it,
much.
but you know what?
And you know how much I love football.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it either. I was
Like, I
gonna say I
couldn't.
could, but I like me being able to be real and just having to be fake. I just couldn't do it for 6 figures.
I can't have no association with them. Like, I could do anybody in the NFC South. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Right.
don't really have an association with them like that. I mean, I do, but that shit is so,
I was gonna say you kind of do because y'all used to be in the same division pre
yeah.
2000. Well, some of them teams, not all of them.
Yeah,
Oh
some of them.
Nah,
God.
just the Saints and the Falcons.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a
Well, I
damn.
mean, yeah, I mean, obviously because the Panthers are a newer
Expansion
franchise.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I could do the Commanders because I'm from there. But the rest of them niggas, nah, I couldn't do them.
Bro, my
Um,
D line coach is so big, bro. This is retarded.
I don't have no association with the North, but I couldn't do them. I don't have no interest in doing them. Uh,
I think I could do the like AFC East, AFC South.
I can't. Nah, I'll do Miami if you twist my arm. But the rest of them niggas, I don't
Man,
fuck with
no, you
them.
can't. No, you can't.
Uh,
You negative about Miami too.
oh no, I could. I'll get over it.
hey, hey, look. If you wanted me to, never mind. I gonna do too much. You know,
So, and
yeah.
I could definitely do everybody in the AFC South. I could live in Tennessee. I would love to live in Tennessee. Houston, y'all know I love Houston. I could live in Jacksonville, and I'm familiar with Indianapolis. Oh man,
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Uh-huh.
now go right back to the same shit.
That's what I would
He's
do.
still waiting. He's still waiting. 18 still waiting.
Where is they might as hey dude, look, whoever number 20 is, put him back on the field. He was reactive. That should have been a blown coverage. If he knew how to throw a damn ball, that'd be a fucking touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be aggravating today.
Oh my God, what are y'all doing?
All right, man. So we had the hour and 46-minute mark. Yeah, man. Anything y'all got for the people before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. Just just enjoy your day of week 0 college football and the NFL preseasons, last games on Saturday and Sunday, man. That's it. And football is back.
Yeah, nah, just love kicking it with y'all. Got to be with the people and just tap in with us next week.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Appreciate y'all for coming out, man, chilling with us. Week 1 is back. Stress is back. So, I mean, we hope y'all have a good Saturday and the rest of your weekend. Drink some, smoke some. We're going to get up out of here. Peace.
Hey.